Rahul and Rohit, who are both starting their careers, from age 25, Rahul saves 5,000 rupees a month in an SIP. It generates a return of 12% per year on average. He continues to invest this amount until the age of 55 or for 30 years. His total contribution amounting to rupees 18 lakhs. Rohit, on the other hand, is 40. When he decides he should have some money saved for retirement, he invests 10,000 rupees a month in an SIP and also gets an average return of 12%. He is starting later than planned, but he is certain that he will catch up to Rahul. He has 15 years until he retires. By age 55, Rohit has invested the same amount as Rahul, 18 lakhs. Finally, he has caught up. But because of the benefit of time, an early investor of 15 years, Rahul's investment gives him a valuation of 1.76 crore compared to Rohit's valuation of 50.45 lakhs. Those 15 years make a remarkable difference and illustrate the benefit of saving and putting compound interest to work as early as possible. Benefits of SIP or systematic investment plan. Number 1, light on the wallet. It's easier to build a long-term innings with singles than hitting 4s and 6s every time. It's important to save 500 or 1000 rupees every month than trying to save a lakh in one shot. SIP does not hurt, it gives the long-term benefit as well. Number 2, makes market timing irrelevant. If market crash gives you the shock and make you feel you had never invested in equity markets, then SIPs can help you to forget that depression. Most retail investors are not experts on stocks, but that doesn't necessarily make stocks a loss-making investment proposition. Studies have repeatedly highlighted the ability of stocks to outperform other asset classes like debt, gold, property over the long term for at least 5 years. It also effectively counters inflation. So if stocks are such a great thing, why are so many investors complaining? It's because they either got the stock wrong or the timing wrong. Both these problems can be solved through an SIP in a mutual fund with a steady track record. Number 3, helps you build for the future. Everyone needs significant amounts of money for child education, daughter's marriage and buying a car or house, etc. If you had to save for these milestones overnight or even couple of years in advance, you are unlikely to meet these objectives. But if you start saving a small amount every month or quarter through SIPs that is set aside for some purpose, you have a far better chance of making that down payment on your house or getting your daughter married without drawing on your provident fund. Number 4, compound returns. The early bird gets the worm is not just a part of the jungle tale. Even the early investor gets a lion's share of the investment booty or vice versa, like those who come in later. This is mainly due to a thumb rule of the finance called compounding. According to a study by Principal Mutual Fund, if investor early and investor late begin investing 1000 rupees monthly in a balanced fund at 25 years or 30 years of age respectively, investor early will build a corpus of 80 lakhs at 60 years. That is twice the corpus of 40 lakhs that investor late will accumulate. A gap of 5 years results in doubling the investment corpus. That is why SIPs should become an investment habit. Imagine you have invested 1 crore rupees in fixed deposits giving a 5% post-tax return. This return will result in approximately 41,000 rupees monthly income in your hands. The same amount invested in a better asset class can result in a higher monthly income. The whole idea is that the moment you have a saving of 1 crore, you can rest assured of getting a certain amount of money in your hand regularly through investment returns without physically working for it. Today, many people want to retire young and they may not necessarily want to work till 60 years of age. If you are one of those, then it becomes very important to plan your finances smartly. You need to create a good amount of wealth to meet your financial obligations and achieve financial freedom. The best way is to first set a goal of creating your first 1 crore rupees as fast as possible and then let it grow on its own. Creating your first crore sounds good and is very much achievable provided you start early, because it will not happen instantly. You need to be patient and give your investments a good amount of time to grow. Apart from that, you need to be disciplined in terms of managing your expenses as well. Achieving the target of 1 crore depends on the amount of money you need to save and the financial products you invest in. If you invest in products like FDs, public provident fund or a similar fixed return bearing financial product, the return is unlikely to exceed 8% per annum. In order to achieve your target of 1 crore by 2030, you will need to invest 42,000 per month for 12 years. Investing in real estate via monthly mode is not possible, and investing in gold may not make sense due to its uncertain prospects. The best option that you have is equity investment via the mutual fund route. If you start an SIP assuming a return of 15% per annum, the amount you need to invest will be 25,000 per month. If you can increase your annual SIP by 10% every month, then the amount you need to invest per month comes down to 16,500 from 25,000. If you look at the history of the stock market returns, Sensex has given more than 16% returns over the last 39 years. The longer you invest via SIPs, the higher will be returns you get. A monthly SIP of 10,000 with an assumed return of 15% invested for 10, 20 and 30 years will result in corpus amount of 27.86 lakh, 1.51 crore and 7 crore respectively. You will find that that doubling the period of investment increases your returns 5 times? Similarly, 3x the period of investment increases your returns 24 times. There is no magic, just logic, which is the power of compounding. Now what you have seen the power of early investing by using the power of compounding, and use that to plan for your retirement as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.